Royal psychologist Dr. Arthur Cassidy told Express.co.uk that despite all the pressures facing the Queen in her Jubilee year, she will still offer forgiveness to her grandson and his wife. At 95 years old, since becoming Queen on February 6, 1952, Queen Elizabeth II has rarely faced such difficult times for her family. Prince Andrew, often described as Her Majesty's favorite son, is facing a civil sexual assault case in the US, and was stripped of his royal patronages and military titles this month. Stories persisted on the subject throughout 2021, a year in which the monarchy also faced criticism following accusations made in Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's interview with Oprah Winfrey. Harry and Meghan's bombshell interview is understood to have rocked the monarchy last year, after the couple made an allegation of racism against the firm. In response to the seismic interview, the Queen issued a curt statement saying matters raised by the Sussexes would be dealt with by the family in private. The statement read, "The whole family is saddened to learn the full extent of how challenging the last few years have been for Harry and Meghan. The issues, particularly that of race, are concerning. While some recollections may vary, they are taken very seriously and will be addressed by the family privately. Harry, Meghan, and Archie will always be much-loved family members." Despite this, Prince Harry has gone on to air his grievances with the firm in public and fired shots at Prince Charles during a podcast interview last year. Speaking on the podcast, Harry said, "There's no blame. I don't think we should be pointing the finger or blaming anybody. But certainly when it comes to parenting, if I've experienced some form of pain or suffering because of the pain or suffering that perhaps my father or my parents had suffered, I'm going to make sure that I break that cycle so that I don't pass it on," he said. "There's a lot of genetic pain and suffering that gets passed on anyway. We parents, we should be doing the most of we can to try and say, you know what? That happened to me. I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen." However, despite Harry and Meghan speaking out about their time in the firm, the Queen has always maintained that they are much-loved members of her family, and hinted they would always be welcome in the UK. Drive Cassidy said that the actions of Harry and Meghan are constantly emotionally draining every cognitive function she has. However, he argued that not only does the Queen remain highly insightful, she is also extremely tolerant, and will be guided to forgive Harry and Meghan due to her faith in God. He said, "She is still razor sharp, and she doesn't suffer fools gladly. She is also extremely tolerant, and this is driven by her faith in God. That's why we still see her graciousness, even given the absolute atrocity of what's going on. She is grappling with balancing her emotional functioning, grieving profoundly over her husband, trying to be the Queen of the Commonwealth, and of the UK, and she has to do all of this in the middle of the Jubilee celebrations. It's her faith that is guiding her through." Pauline McLaren, a professor of marketing and consumer research in the School of Management at Royal Holloway, told Express.co.uk that Harry and Meghan could return to the UK to attend the Jubilee ceremony to boost their brand with a little bit of royal shimmer and glimmer. She said, "Because it might benefit them more than the actual royal family, that might in fact encourage them to make a visit to top up their brand, as it were." Dr. Cassidy believed that not only will Harry and Meghan likely return for the Jubilee celebrations, but that they will be met warmly by the Queen.